Ah, cars. Remember how you dreamt of that special day when you would climb behind the wheel of your very first car? You sat in the driver's seat, adjusted the mirrors, and thought about all the possibilities of new journeys and destinations. Do you remember your first car? Did I hear someone say a 1974 Mercury Comet? Well, if you're Richard Rawlings from the famous hit show Fast and Loud, that would be correct. Nevertheless, who could forget their first car? Throughout history, we have been fascinated with transportation, and that is really no different today. But what does your car say about you? Let's fasten our seatbelts, rev up those engines, and burn rubber as we journey to what does your first car say about you and your personality? You're watching Bring Your Best, where motivation meets inspiration and, in this case, a lot of exhilaration. Speaking of exhilaration, who could forget those classic muscle cars from the 60s and 70s? Yes, the ones that would wake up Grandpa in the middle of nap time from several blocks away. Remember the 1968 GTO? If you're a car enthusiast and have a need for speed, then this car, with its throating motor and classic front end, was, and still is, a showstopper. What does it say about you? Well, to be frank, let's just say you are thought of as one of the coolest kids around town. Your car says you love speed, getting your hands dirty, and you crave a sense of excitement. Driving this classic left you with no shortage of friends, especially when you punched it and went 0 to 60 in just a few seconds. Amazing. Shifting gears quite dramatically, let's turn our attention to the Volkswagen Passat convertible. Don't you recall all the trendy girls driving this cutie around town, shades on and ready for fun at all costs? The Passat convertible screams bliss, with a sense for adventure and plenty of good times for all. If you drove this convertible, you were certainly very popular, had a sense of adventure, and oh yeah, guys, remember how the girls used to turn our heads by simply driving by? Who can forget? Let's put away the racing binoculars and pull out our GPS devices, cause this next entry can be found on or off the highway. Yep, you guessed it, it's a Jeep Wrangler. For those of you that have a sense for adventure, four-wheeling, partying at the beach, this set of wheels says no limits to fun. The off-roading vehicle certainly says you have an outgoing personality, friendly, and you are very much an extrovert. With the Jeep Wrangler, there is no shortage to endless memories you'll create. Those big tires and styling make for a very cool look and won't hurt you in the points department with all the guys and girls. Turning our attention to those who were fortunate to pick up a used car in the luxury class. Boy, were you the envy around town. If you drove a BMW, Porsche, or a Mercedes-Benz, then you are certainly a cut above. You might want to tap your shoulder because you're such a head-turner. You're going full speed with that baby, but watch out, your friends might be hitting you up for a loan if they feel you can afford such a nice ride. Certainly, these models suggest you have a flair for elegance. You are, shall we say, an overachiever striving for success. Watch out, we might just see you in Forbes 100 list one day. So, we've shown you some GTO muscle, the cuteness of the convertible Passat, the adventurous Wrangler, and the sleek, sophisticated luxury class of a BMW, Porsche, or Benz. Can you guess what's next? Can you? Do you want a hint? It's... Okay, you asked for it. Remember how we started out talking about Richard Rawlings' 1974 Mercury Comet? Well, you guessed it. This celebrity icon who put Fast and Loud on the map with his Gas Monkey brand. Yes, drove a 1974 Mercury Comet, also known as the Vomit Comet. So, you're probably wondering, what does a puke green car say about Richard? Well, to be honest, maybe Richard wasn't so cool back in the day. But who can say he's not one of the coolest guys on TV today? With the emergence of his hit show and branding empire, Richard recently conducted a gas monkey restoration of a 74 Comet, and as Richard would say, it turned out pretty rad. I think we can all agree, Richard is pretty rad, regardless of his Comet beginnings. Can you remember the first day you took your car out for its first spin? The feeling of learning how to drive is ecstatic, but the feeling you get when you drive your own car is inexplicable. We'd love to hear about it. Drop us a comment and let us know if you had one of the cars we featured, or tell us about your first vehicle and how it came to you. It's one of your very first financial obligations as an adult. Congratulations! Buckle up for more of these videos from Bring Your Best. Don't forget to hit the accelerator, the subscribe button. Like and share this video. Also, check us out on Facebook.